Oh damn, could this be the last game of Scrolls Invitational? My name is Joyful Rogue and I present to you Zegai vs Prozac game number 4. Zegai has taken 2 games off Prozac, which means he could be taking the series right now with another victory. He is going second. He has a crossbowman in his hand. Crossbowman rush has worked beautifully for him last time, but this time he decides to not even play this crossbowman, probably because he's going second, not first, and he doesn't have the infantrymen to support that crossbowman. He only has a spearman on turn 3. He probably will be sacrificing this crossbowman now. There's no reason to keep him now that he didn't play in first turn. So yes, the crossbowman gets sacrificed. The guy doesn't want to rush anymore. This is probably gonna be a long, epic match between these two amazing players. The games have been very diverse so far. The first one, Prozac took complete board control. In the second one, Zegai took complete board control. Third game was a rush with infantrymen, crossbowmen, skirmisher right in the first 3 turns. Now this game, it starts pretty fast with Prozac playing the infantryman and Zegai having a really strong mana curve now with a third turn spearman, 4th turn skirmisher, 5th turn vanguard, and now Prozac is playing spells from the very beginning. Interesting how he played the focus just to finish off this spearman. He probably wants to solidify a really strong board advantage from the very beginning. I would expect Prozac to be following up with strong units next turn. This may have been a little bit too over-eager to burn his focus like that, because the guy will be throwing more and more units on the board in the next turns, and Prozac will no longer have his spells. See, Prozac now is playing a knight. This is kind of a passive unit. It's a unit you play when you wanna be taking it slow, taking it to the late game, gaining card advantage, defending, but not attacking. So Prozac did a very offensive move with this focus and then started playing defensively right after that. The two moves are kind of out of sync, and the guy's strategy seems much more cohesive in this game. He is building up a strong aggressive force, and probably he's gonna be pothering next turn to actually kill someone, to actually kill this infantryman or maybe something else that Prozac will play right now. And he's gonna be going for, Zegai is gonna be going for Imperial Resources. Prozac plays a Vanguard that can be pothered with 100% success, but cannot be killed without another focus. Oh, a Blessing of Haste would be exactly what Zegai needs to kill Prozac's Knight. He chooses to actually kill the Knight. And now with the Blessing of Haste, oh, another pother. Could he actually kill two? Yeah, he could actually pother the infantryman with 100% success and kill him as well. It's probably what he's gonna do. Now that's how you play order spells. Such a power move for the guy, killing 2 units with 2 pothers and a Blessing of Haste. So he's basically trading only 1 card to kill 2 units of Prozac and completely taking the board advantage. Prozac will only have the Vanguard right now, and the guy still has a general and Imperial Resources in his hand, so he will be playing powerful stuff each turn now. The guy is in a brilliant spot in this game. His spells are really coming together here. Prozac agrees, Prozac can see it as well. He knows he's in trouble. He's gonna be playing a general on the other side of the board. He knows that at least one of his units will die, at least one of his units will not make it, so he may as well just split his units up. The guy is getting a crossbowman from the top of his deck, probably is just gonna sacrifice it, absolutely gonna play the general now. It's by far the best choice to just go for the general and then Imperial Resources. He can get away with it. He needs a strong meat shield in front of his Vanguard Skirmisher combo, so he plays the general in the front. He wants to protect these 2 units. When they are in sync, they can do tremendous damage every time they both trigger. Now the guy is kabonking, he is summoning a spearman. Without focus, he cannot even kill the general. The general's gonna be wounded, but still be alive. And the guy is probably just gonna go for the Imperial Resources. And then next turn, if the general survives, the guy can also rally his general, dealing even more damage with this powerful Vanguard Skirmisher composition. He plays the Imperial Resources, of course, and he kills the Vanguard, dealing significant damage to the idol as well. What could actually Prozac do? If he had a Mangonel focus, he could get rid of that Skirmisher Vanguard combo. He plays Imperial Resources of his own. He is not gonna fall behind in either cards or resources. That's good for him. But he just doesn't... He's not gonna use his General's ability to rally anyone to attack. The General's attack is pretty much gonna be wasted. Except for that 4 damage, but... You usually want to rally your general together with other units to have this really powerful attack, but Prozac couldn't have it because his general attacked on a turn he wanted to play Imperial Resources. Now Zegai's general is gonna be kicking ass and taking names. If he had a transposition, he would kill Prozac's stuff this turn, but he does not. He can only play units, so he's probably gonna protect his general on the very bottom lane. Oh, he plays a Skirmisher. He's actually gonna go aggressive here, isn't he? Yeah, he's gonna go aggressive here. He actually can kill, never mind, he can kill Prozac's general. He's just gonna play his units higher up. Now the infantryman got the buff from the Vanguard, so this is enough damage for the general. One of these units will die from the Skirmisher, but it's an amazing move for Zegai. He kills an idol, he kills the general. Prozac has almost nothing on the field, Zegai has too much. Such a powerful move for Zegai. Another powerful move this game. It seems like this has become a pattern for this tournament's order versus order. Whoever takes dominating control in the early game keeps the map, keeps the board control throughout the mid and late game and wins the game. It seems like coming back from a lost first engagement is really hard in order versus order. So Zegai is in a dominating position right now. I do not see what Prozac could do. He has only one card. He cannot even play Mangonel Speed Focus unless he top decks Mangonel and Speed and has Focus in his hand, which is so very unlikely. Now Zegai has so many units in his hand, he can just play 2 units each turn and be in a powerful spot, and Prozac will just not be able to keep up with killing all this stuff. That's how many units Zegai has. He's probably gonna play a General and Infantryman this turn, or maybe a Vanguard and Infantryman. Oh, he plays a Knight. He wants something that is just the most defensive unit in front of his general, just a strong meat shield. He wants to keep his general in his hand, maybe for general's speed combo from in a sneaky way, coming out in the same turn, so that Prozac doesn't see it coming. Zegai is getting closer and closer to finishing this series, taking home hundreds of dollars and being the champion of the first Scrolls Invitational. Now, he doesn't have any spells. If he just rallied this Skirmisher with a haste... Oh, he has focus now. This is not over yet, but this is getting close to being over. This general will be able to trigger next turn unless Prozac brings out some godlike Mangonel speed focus combos. But for now, Prozac is pothering the Spearman, and he has no way of actually killing the Vanguard, it seems. Not in this turn, because he played Imperial Resources. He is still getting farther and farther ahead, playing Imperial Resources. He's not rushing for idols. He feels no urge to rush anywhere in this game. He just wants to have a solid dominating position. He wants to be in a safe spot. He wants to make sure that he can stay ahead long term, even if he doesn't manage to rush down his opponent. He even disconnected his general from his Vanguard because he knows that the only way Prozac can come back is Mangonel Speed Focus. So Zegai decides to disconnect his 2 units, even though it would be so much more powerful if this Vanguard was actually triggered by the general. He decides to disconnect these 2 units just to be more protected against Mangonel Speed Focus. He is not scared of units, but maybe he should, because now Prozac brings 3 more units to the field, and suddenly his Prozac's side of the board is starting to feel a little bit more powerful, a little bit meatier. Now, the guy has transposition, he has double focus, he has speed. He can do whatever he wants. He can have a really powerful turn. The question is, how much can he kill? He probably cannot kill both idols. He probably cannot even kill the middle idol. But that remains to be seen, doesn't it? He could play General Speed to actually triggered the Vanguard, but that means he will not be able to play the focus. He's playing transposition to bring General on the top. He does not care about rallying that Vanguard, it seems. Let's see where will he distribute his focuses. It's almost always a good idea to play those focuses on the skirmisher, as he is relentless and no damage will be wasted. And then he could also do a Kabong, which will be additional 1 damage. He does that so that the Knight's damage will be enough to kill the Spearman on his own. He plays another Vanguard. He doesn't want to play any more spells this turn. All he cares about is just cleaning up that row of units. And then he's just gonna wait. Probably gonna play General Speed next turn for a really devastating hit. The bottom idol is pretty much gonna be dead if he plays General Speed. And the middle idol may be well protected, but then the guy could just move to the second. I think we may be seeing a GG right now. With double focus with General Speed. Well, he can play only 1 focus with General Speed. Oh, nice. Prozac is defending like a boss. That second row. This game can take a while now. This is a really solid defense, but then you need to keep in mind that Prozac is just throwing bodies on the field to shield the idols. He isn't dealing damage to Zegai. He isn't killing Zegai's units fast enough. Zegai is gonna be bringing more and more to the field until he overwhelms Prozac, that has only 1 card left. Prozac is basically top decking right now. With speed, is this GG? I don't think so, but maybe. With double focus, this is gonna be a huge amount of damage on the middle row. On the second row is actually less protected. This is only 8 damage. Oh, Prozac is just cannot believe his own eyes. Yes, this has been a GG. This was definitely a GG. Prozac wouldn't surrender until it was. Zegai is our champion, ladies and gentlemen. He played a brilliant set of games. That crossbowman rush last game, these spell combos in this game, such a solid, dominating gameplay for Zegai. He barely dropped any games in the tournament. He dominated everyone he played against. He crushed everyone that stood against him. And he is taking home hundreds of dollars. Ice Cream will probably tell you how much right after this video. This has been Joyful Rogue bringing you the finals of Scrolls Invitational. I hope you enjoyed. I know I had a blast casting those games. They were so good. I really hope for another Scrolls Invitational now with Decay and everything and all these new cards. Let's see. Let's see if Ice Cream has it in him to actually make this another Scrolls Invitational. That was amazing. That was so great. Thank you very much, Ice Cream, for creating this awesome tournament. It was the biggest thing I've seen in Scrolls so far. And also, guys, thank you for being here with us, for spreading the hype, for feeling the hype. These games were so kick-ass.